Hello. Give me a minute. Okay. Hello, everybody. Today is Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. And I'm setting up, um, getting my music together and making sure that the live is working. This is what I do every time I go live because it takes a minute for you guys to get in here anyway if you're going to come in. So while we're waiting for that, I connect all my stuff. And so, hey, Mandy, good morning, beautiful. Okay, so I got the live, it's on. Mandy, I hope you're having a good day so far. Excuse me, I got my coffee. So good. Um, and it is raining here. Matter of fact, it has been raining since yesterday, and it's supposed to rain all day and even until tomorrow. So this is the first time I don't remember it raining this many hours in a row in a long time. So yeah, today is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try my best to stay motivated and not get sleepy or drowsy or feeling down, because the rain will do that to you. I love a rainy day though. I really do. So yeah, I said let me hop on now. And before I really get my day going, I have ran some errands already this morning. Like I said, I've been to get my coffee, I've gotten gas, I've been to the pharmacy, I've been just running around. So I'm feeling good, okay? Um, Funny story is I was in line to get my coffee and this other lady was gonna try to like move forward and I was coming into the line, but it was my turn like to come into the line. So I kind of just kept going into the line and so she got very angry at me. And so I ordered my coffee, and then the line like splits into two. Like there's two ways you can order. So she went her way, I went my way. And then we met up, like, as you come out, like they go back and forth. So as you come from ordering, you form one line again to get your stuff. And so it's my turn to step into the line, and she is giving me the finger so hard, right? And it was an older lady too, to be so funny. But now y'all know that I'm trying to do the right things. I try to be positive. I try. But man, her spirit of her dishing out those hard bird finger to me, I felt it. So I'm like, I rolled down my window. And she rolls down her window. And I'm like, you too, B. You know, and she is just so hard with hers. And she's like, F you. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So, I just kept going for it. But, anyways, I had to laugh about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, the devil just had me wrapped up that fast to where I've been lied and I'm telling this lady to F off and we're throwing up our middle fingers at each other. Isn't that stupid? And she's older than me, and I'm too old for this type of stuff. But baby, I got caught up. I did. But okay, you guys, I am a work in progress. So please pray for your girl. That I learned to just ignore stuff. Okay. Woo! That was a funny moment. And now that I am not in the moment. It's funny now that I think about it, but at the time I was really upset. So, anyways, I'm working on this page in the Kirby Dark Fairy Tales book. So I started just color, this looked like fire to me in her hair. So I started using like fire colors that I thought meant fire colors, which was oranges, reds, yellows. And so then I took a break and I read the story or the meaning of this page, which threw me for a loop because this is like it says Repo's tilt skin, and it's about spinning straw into gold. So I get the spinning straw into gold on this page, but I don't get it on this page. So I'm like, hmm. So, anyways, I'm just gonna continue on coloring how I was coloring. I don't see how this represents um skin, whatever the word is, whatever that guy is. I don't see how it represents that him. Okay, and then the story after that is the boy who had an eating match with a troll. Okay, and that's this one. So, this just might be a random picture. So, anyways, I'm gonna keep going with my theme, which is the fire. Okay. So I've been working on several pages. So I was working on this page too, but I got confused. So I had to take a break. I don't know what this is. Is this like a costume or something that's around the seven-headed mouse's head? I don't, or the lion. I don't get it. I don't get what this represents. So I had to take a break. And then she's laying down, but I was confused if her nightgown is all the way over here. Like it's very long. So yeah. So I took a break on that. But the one page that I did finish was the um let me see. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh no. You guys know I finished this one, right? This was the color along that I was doing with bubbles. But I did finish mine. I think View was working on it too. But Bubbles switched to mythographic. Her focus is her mythographic because she got a new book and she loves her new book. So I went ahead and finished mine. Oh, this is the page I finished. Okay, and this is about Jack and the Beanstalk. So uh Jack got caught by him and some kind of way he kicked them down to his fall. And so, yeah, these are the golden coins, the golden hen, the golden egg, and the golden harp. And then they're above the clouds. So I kind of did like grays and some blues for the clouds. And this is actually upside down. It should be like this. Okay. Or wait, no, it's not. I wrote it upside down. Okay. So, yeah, this is right. All right. So that's that. So I will continue to work on this page and then finish this one up. I hate having incomplete pages, but yeah. So those are the two that I'm working on right now, and I'll probably have them done today because I'm in the mood for coloring. And so I started on these candles this morning, but I had to take a break to go to the store and run some errands, take my son to the bus stop, blah 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 blah. So mm, I got to tell you guys this funny story about my son too. But before I do that, I did get a package yesterday, and ooh, I'm excited about this because this book was so freaking hard to get when it came out. They brought this book out so fast, and then it was hard to get a copy. Amazon kept selling out. So finally, they had a third seller on their site sell it, and I finally got it. You can't color Kirby. Why? Because it's too detailed, or what? Or you just can't color that one, the dark fairy tale part of Kirby, Mandy. So I got the Dream Voyage book. Hey, the Dream Voyage book. So with the difficulty that I had getting this book, my hands on this book, going forward, when I see a book and it's for pre-order, I will definitely pre-order. I recommend pre-ordering the book, especially if it's coming from Amazon, if it's going to be delivered from Amazon, because they're going to get you your book right away. I don't want to be waiting around forever for my book. And I think I ended up paying more for the book because it was third party. So I had to pay for delivery and some extra stuff. So yeah, if you want a book, if you see a book and you want it now, if the book doesn't come out to November, I don't know if you have to order it in May. I think you can probably wait closer to November, but I think you do want to order it as soon as you possibly can so that you'll have your first dibs on the book. I don't know if they run out of books from pre-order or what. I think the pre-order is going to tell them, "Hey, we need such amount, X amount books for the release date." So maybe for sure they'll have those amounts if you pre-order, because that's letting them know ahead of time exactly how much they will sell. So they will definitely have those books on hand, is what I'm thinking. But who knows? Okay. So I know a lot of you have seen this flip through of this book already, because I'm already like a month late with the book. So I'm gonna flip through it while I drink my coffee. So if you hear me smacking on my coffee, I'm so sorry. Okay. Dream Voyage. Okay. And this author is the lady who does the Enchanted Earth book, and she does the Mandela book, and she does one more book that I know about, but I can't say her name. So there it is. You can find this book on Amazon. It is in stock, although it does take, right now they're into June as far as when you'll get it. So if you want it, hurry up. And I just discovered this lady with her Enchanted um, Earth book, and I really like her style. I like her line work. She uses a little thicker lines, and also it's kind of like darker lines to me, but I love her style. I'm not into the Mandela thing, so I probably won't get that book, but I do want to get her. She has a book, Circle of Life. I do want to get that book as well, so that I have all three. And so, okay, so this is just getting started with the book. Um, Embark on a voyage into the unknown. Explore a land of dreams as you complete this collection of astonishing and intricate images. Discover a secret castle city surrounded by flowing waterfalls, whales gliding through the sky, and the mythical dragon emerging out of an egg planet. The illustrations of these surreal worlds combine fantasy and magic with nature and beauty. Enjoy the journey as you bring them into life with color. I love it. And you can tell that she's from um, out the country. I don't know which country exactly, but because of the way they spell color, you know how we spell it, they always spell it with OUR. So, hey, Mary. Girl, it is raining cats and dogs where I'm at. Okay. So I'm like, let me go live. Tell the girl I gotta go. I'm falling asleep. Okay, Mandy. Get you some rest. I hope you have a good day, okay? You can always watch this on replay, Mandy. Okay, so here's the first page. And like I said, her lines are thicker, they're darker. She's, oh man. And when you put this with color, it looks so freaking good, you guys. So I definitely recommend getting this book. Or even if you don't get this one, get her Enchanted Earth book. That's the one I started with, and I love that book so far. So that's what made me get this one. And she does always does a thing with water or sand or something coming out of stuff. I like that. So I'm gonna go just really fast because, like I said, I'm sure you guys have seen other people do their flip throughs, and so yeah. But I like that piano. That's really pretty, and with the flowers. That's a page I would do. Um, that's cute too. That's fine, Mandy. Okay, so this is one I will definitely do. I love that how they got the birds and the trees and then the water. Or you can even, if you even interpret that as sand, you know, that's pretty. It's a pretty one. I would do that one. This bird, I don't know, but it has writing coming off of it, so I don't know what that means. Here goes some mermaid pages for the mermaid people. And she had some mermaids in her last book too. So I don't know. Okay, that's some water. And look at the trees. They got like faces in them. That's neat. Okay. Here's the lady. Mm, there's some pretty butterflies. This page would probably be cute. I don't know about this eye thing. That's a little scary. People be talking about scary stuff. Now that's scary. Um, some owls. I don't know. That's a ram. These are some wolves. Unicorns. Is that this is the picture from the that's the same picture as the front page. This one. And again, here's the she always has something flowing out in a lot of her pages like that. That's like her signature thing. Let's skip the page. There's a lot of pages in here too. I like that she's brewing something. Okay, now here she's she's got horns, and I love the flowers. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is another pretty page I'd probably do. I like how busy it is, like how it's a lot going on, and it takes up the whole entire page. So that's pretty. Okay, there's one. That was cute too. Are they in the water? Yeah, I think they're in the water. Mm, it's pretty. Okay, she's holding a mirror. Okay. That one too. I like that because it's the whole page. It's pretty. Here's that eye thing again. What's up with her and these eyes? Hi, Kim. I got my book finally, Kim, girl. I got it yesterday, but I couldn't even do it yesterday. I couldn't come live. Um, so yeah, this is a pretty page too. I like how it's raining. And again, she has the waterfall thing coming down. Um, yeah, this page is cute too. Ooh, I like this one. I love flowers and stuff, so that's why I like that one. That one's cute too. This is like some type of lizard or something. I don't with this head thing, but that's pretty. It's different. This is dream. Okay, so she said um a fairy tale. Well, Kim, I like it. I definitely like ooh, this is really pretty too. Cause I can just see blues and purples and yeah, that's pretty. I like that page too. I see a lot of pages I want to color. That's cute. Look at it. And she got it's her hand. It's a crystal ball. Look at that. You see her fingernails? And she got rings on. Henna. Okay. I like that one. Okay. I like that one. I'm just speeding through this. Here's that waterfall thing. That's her signature. Okay, we're coming up. Look at the bear. Okay. I like this one too. Now, this is pretty because it's like a garden with the waterfall fountain and the birds. Ooh, that's so cute. And see, I can just see all types of pretty colors in this page. Ooh, I want to color this page first. Ooh, let me mark that page. It's so pretty. Where are my tabs at? I don't see any tabs, but okay, I'm gonna just put this little thing right there. You like it, but what do you mean, but? I ain't say but. Um, I like that. This page is cute too. She's pouring out something. She's always got something coming out dripping. Okay. I'm just flipping through it with everyone who hasn't seen it. That's cute. That's different. Okay. And that's the last page. Again, I love her work because of the lines, the dark lines and the man. So when you put color to that, it is beautiful. So that's Dream Voyage, and I finally got my hands on it. So I'm happy about that. Okay. So I've been really coloring with my light fast pencils and my luminance pencils, and I'm really really loving the pigment from the light fast. I like vibrant colors, like and it's definitely giving me vibrant colors. So but anyways, okay, so what else was I gonna talk to you guys about? I thought you was going to say something after you said you liked it. No, no, no. I like it. The only one I don't like of her books is the Mandela one because I don't really care for Mandelas, but so I do want to get the Circle of Life one too. No, I'm excited that I finally got my copy. It said it would be here by the 23rd. It gave me the estimate of the 15th, between the 15th and 23rd, but it got here yesterday. So, And it was from a third party, you guys. So I'm happy. I'm happy about it. So again, this page is supposed to be part of the Ripple Skin story, but I don't get how this has anything to do with this. I remember it said something about she gave up her son. Let me read you the story because no, I'm not even gonna read the story because I'm just doing it the way I want to do it. Um, so yeah, let me tell you about my son. So he came home last week and we were on our way to his swimming class, his swimming lesson, and he is like, Mom, what's a crush? So my antennas went off right away. So I'm like, a crush? So I try my best to explain a crush to him in a way that, a 9-year-old would understand. You know what I'm saying? So then he says, well, can I tell you something? And I'm like, yes. So he says, Mom, I have two girlfriends. And I said, what? Wow. Because this is the first time I ever even knew anything like this. Like, this is my baby, you guys. So it's like, what? You got two girlfriends? So now I'm like, well, how did this happen? And so he's all excited and he's telling me that these girls are in the fourth grade and that he sees them and that he sees them at recess and that he gives them hugs. And I'm like, you be hugging on these girls? And he's like, yes. And he's laughing so he said, well, how do you feel? And I said, well, I feel fine. And so I said, I feel okay. So, you know, he goes to his class, his swim lesson, and then he comes out and he's still talking about it. Like this is really exciting to him. So he's telling me, more and more about the girls. And he told me that they're pretty and all that, and that he keeps emphasizing they're his girlfriend. So I said, well, do they know that how you know that they're your girlfriends? Did you ask them? And he was like, well, no. I said, well, then they're not your girlfriend. In order to have a girlfriend, the girl has to agree. She has to say, yes, I'm your girlfriend. So he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. So he's like, well, can you come to my school and, talk to them for me and tell them that I want them to be my girlfriend? I have a crush on them. And I'm like, I start laughing because I'm like, I can't, they're not going to let me in your school to tell them girls that. So then I said, well, why don't you write a letter? And I said that because I remember when I was in school, I remember writing letters and remember getting letters that said like, will you go with me? Yes or no. And I was kind of like a bully. So if the boy told me no, I would want to beat him up. But I didn't get no's all the time. But it was mainly this one boy. And so sometimes he would want to be my boyfriend and sometimes he wouldn't. And then the times that he wouldn't, I would get mad at him and try to beat him up and stuff. So anyways, which is funny because I've seen him, since we got grown, and he still remembers. He's like, remember when you beat me up in kindergarten, or remember when you beat me up because I wouldn't be your boyfriend? And it's just a funny joke, right? But anyway, so I remember those days. So I suggest this letter thing. So my son's got his head. I mean, he lit up like boom, like good idea, right? So he gets out his paper and pencil and he starts writing these letters. So he's asking me how to spell these words and da 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 da. So I'm helping him. So I even told his dad because he was like, "Well, how do you think my dad'll feel?" So we told his dad about it, and we kind of just are laughing about it. We're thinking it's not a big deal, right? So, anyways, so my son writes the letter and tells the girl that he likes her and that he thinks she's pretty. And that was it. It was just like two lines. And I said, "Well, draw a picture." So he drew. He said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna draw a heart." So he drew a heart and he colored it in, and he held on to these letters all weekend and had them in a certain spot. And so when it was time to go to school, he grabbed his letters because he was confident with his letters. Okay, and so now it's yesterday. Oh, and then okay, so the next day, which was Sunday, so that was Friday, Saturday. Saturday, I happened to think about um we got a yearbook from last year. So I pull out the yearbook and I'm like, show me the girls. Cause I want to see who these girls are. So come to find out that there's two girls there. They were in the same class from last year. And I'm telling him, well, you gotta pick one. And I said, well, which one is prettier? And he couldn't pick which one was prettier. So, anyways, I look up the girls, and so I take a screenshot of the girls. I send the picture of the girls to his dad too, so his dad can see the girls. So we're like, wow. And so anyways, so he didn't really even know their names all that well. So now that he we found the picture, he knows their names for real. So anyways, school happens yesterday, and so he comes home from school, and I'm like, so how'd it go? So he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, what do you mean you don't know? Did they say anything? And he was like, well, no. I said, oh, okay. Good morning, Peggy. So I'm like, oh, okay, I get it, I get it. So I'm like, okay, you passed the letter in passing, and so they have to read the letter. Okay, so I said, okay, well maybe they'll respond back to you tomorrow, because he's like, man, I don't know their number, because that's what I was telling him too. I said, ask for their number, because he does talk on the phone with one of his schoolmates now. So he's learning to do the phone thing. So that's why I was encouraged the phone too. So then all of a sudden, ring. So wait, so I call his dad and I'm like, okay, I'm giving you the update. And nothing happened and blah blah blah. So we're giggling about it or whatever. And it's just because he's so shy. I'm trying to encourage him to speak up for himself and to engage, because he's the type of person where he'll parallel play with a person. Like he could be in the same room playing with the same toy and he'll sit beside you and beside a kid and he'll play without engaging with the child. So I always have encouraged him to say, hey, introduce yourself, say hi, stuff like that. So that's just how I am. So, anyways, long story short, he come. So I'm telling his dad. While I'm telling his dad, the phone rings. Other line rings. So it's the teacher. So, anyways, it's against the school rules to pass notes, which I had no clue about. And so he was trying to pass the note, and he got caught. So the note got confiscated. They didn't see a second note, so we don't know if the second girl got her note, but the main girl did not get the note, or she got the note, but the note got taken away. Um, and so I guess my son was a little upset because he was worried about getting in trouble, which he doesn't like getting in trouble. And then I don't know if the girl seen read the note, but he didn't get no responses. So you know. So, anyways, to make a long story short, I had to explain to them that it was my idea. They were thinking that some other kid put him up to do this and all that. And I had to explain that it was all me, that I encouraged this. And so they're like, no, when we see stuff like this, like we stop it. And it all makes sense. And I'm like, I am so sorry. You know, um, I never thought about maybe it would make the young lady it could make a person uncomfortable, or I just never thought about it like that. And so yeah, so anyways, I had to have a long talk with my son to just let it be, and yeah, so but he didn't get in trouble, but he learned a little lesson from passing notes and stuff like that. So that's my story of me trying to encourage my son to, you know, shoot his shot. Oh Lord. Yep. So you guys aren't gonna say anything? What do you think? Am I crazy? Maybe I am crazy. Oh, Kim said, I hate that they stop kids from being kids. Mary says, old school doesn't work in new school society. And Kim said, it's a love note. Come on. Yeah. Baby, they shut that down so fast. And I felt bad. I'm like, oh Lord, I hope they don't call the police on my son or nothing. Have me on the news. They don't want old school nowhere mixed up with new school. Yeah. Did you guys ever pass notes when you were in elementary like that? Like, did you ever say, get a note from a boy that had a crush on you, or that you had a crush on? I thought that was pretty normal. Or maybe it's just the school, that's particular school. I don't know. Baby, they shut that down so fast before we could even get started. They said, no, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Kim said, yeah, she did. And I know, like, no, but I got pictures. What you mean you got pictures? Pictures of what? Um, like, you guys know I have grown older kids, and with my older kids, I stayed at their school. Like, you can go to the school anytime to check up on your kids, and you could go to the classroom and all that. Now, and I don't know if this is all schools, but at my son's school particularly, you got to buzz to get in, okay? Which I understand because of all the school shootings and stuff like that. So you gotta buzz to get into the school, first of all. And you can't they don't just let you um just go to the classrooms, and which I think is weird, because if something fishy was going on, you would never be able to catch it red-handed, because good morning, Joan, how you doing? You would never be able to catch it red-handed, because you can't just do a pop in. It has to be arranged first, or you can go to the lunch, like you can eat lunch with your child, but as far as like popping in on the classroom just to check on your child or check on how things are going, they don't allow it. So that's the thing. And so um yeah, they just make it hard for parents to just go and visit their children. And I don't know if it's at every school or just um my son's school. And I know at a point, I think it changed pretty much after COVID, because again, I understood, during COVID, they kept the schools, down, because they didn't want random people just walking around. You had to wear your mask, da da da. Da. But COVID is over, so they cannot use that excuse anymore. But they still haven't changed that rule back. Whenever we would take school pictures, the boys would give me their pictures. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. No, that's a good idea. You know what? I did used to get a couple pictures. You're right. Because when I do my son's pictures, I always have a few left. And I never thought to give it to him to pass her out. So I'll remember that this year. Thank you for that. Reminding me of that. That's true. Um, yeah. So Joan, I did see that you got a live schedule. No, I think it's for tomorrow. I want to see you do your journaling. And remember we were talking about the journaling, and you were saying that what I was thinking of wasn't the journaling that you were thinking of, but I realized that what I was talking about was called scrapbooking. So I call it journaling, but people call it scrapbooking. Yeah. See, sometimes I get confused by these pictures. Like, what are these? Hi to everyone who just came in. Okay, yeah, some people get the two mixed up easily. Yes. Okay, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, I'll be there for that. I already set my notification because I want to see what you do. Now, in my algorithm, get a lot of the scrapbooking, which to me is journaling, because when I'm in my Bible and I do those, um when I add the stickers and the stuff like that on the sides, I'm thinking that that's journaling. Oh, okay, so it's a type of scrapbook journaling, mixing the two types together. Okay, boom, that's what I do. Okay, journaling, because they call it Bible journaling, and it's when you add your stickers and your little stuff, um to the side of the Bible. Okay, so when you were speaking of journaling, you call yours junk journaling. Um, and remember me, you, and View were discussing it because she does reverse journaling or reverse collide. I forgot what it's called. But anyways, even hers is different from what you do. So that's why I wanted to see what you do. But like I was saying, my algorithm gives me these shorts of these pretty these pretty journal books where the creators are like, they're taking stickers and they're like aligning them up, and they're taking like um papers, and they're like doing like scenes in the background and cutting out like windows, and they're doing like all kind of stuff, and adding butterflies, like realistic, like paper butterflies, and stickers, and adding the stickers of the people, and it looks so pretty. That's what I want to do. And then they even have like where they have words, like they have words with stickers on them, or stickers with words on them, and they like can basically tell a story, or it can be a positive s- statement on the page. You know, I'm sure you guys see these, get these in your shorts too. And they'll do a AMSR video and they'll show how they do it. But yeah. But yeah, I really did enjoy your 12-hour live. I like I said, I set up my computer and I just had you running on the computer the whole time. I did fall asleep, and so I don't know exactly what time you ended, but I did hear you guys talking about whether you were going to go to 12 or 11 hours because of YouTube wouldn't count it after some point. But and I was so impressed how your subscribers all kept coming up there and kept it, every time I would check on you over there was always at least two people up there with you, helping you get through it. So there was no like dead air or a time where you were by alone. So that was good. And I hope you did get a lot of hours, a lot of watch time hours. That really is a good idea, what you did. So yeah, congratulations. I think it ended up being 460 hours plus that night. Dang, that's good. It's hard to get those hours. Jeez, that's good. Well, I hope you're close to meeting your goals. It was a blast, and I look forward to my next 12-hour live. I know you got to do a couple of them, huh? So, how often are you going to do them? Like once a month or what? Once every 2 weeks or? Because really, as we are growing with our channels and our subscribers, we really do need to start thinking about those watch hours at the same time. So when you do get to that point where you are able to take your channel to the next level, if that's what you want to do, then you're not so far off with your hours, because a lot of times you can get to the subscriber count that you need, but then you got all these watch hours to get. Oh, not until fall. Okay. Because those watch hours is hard, and they don't roll over, so you only got a year to do it. And I have seen people in other sectors get their watch time really fast, but that's only if some drama occurs, and then all of a sudden you get a whole uh group of people like in your chat trying to see the drama, you know what I mean? And they're all there watching, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, that'll add your watch time up right there. So I have seen people get it like that, but who wants to be having drama or something like that on their channel in order to get their watch time? Yeah, you should for your birthday. When's your birthday, Joan? My birthday's in August too. Are you a Leo? And another thing that I'm finding is, okay, when I first came to the coloring community, I was on one page. Okay. No, I don't want drama either. Um, and then I made a page for the coloring community, but I don't want my other page anymore. So, because I don't go live on there anymore. I haven't went live on there in a long time. And I really just use that page just like a it's basically like a I don't know, like a page I use just to go on certain areas, like a troll page basically. Except for I don't troll on the page. I just be in the clouds a lot. Um because I don't want my algorithms to mix. Like I don't want I want my coloring page to be my, to stay with the coloring community. Da da da. I don't want it mixed up with any drama areas or anything like that. And so, but I found that okay, so when I first started watching the coloring community, I was subscribing to people from that page. And then once I made my page over here, I subscribed from my coloring channel, which is great. Okay, that gives, basically like two subscriptions from me. But here's the downside. When I'm over on my other page, I won't be paying attention and I'll just be, over there just doing what I do, and I'll see a notification or something from one of you guys over in this area, and I'll be so thirsty to comment that I'll comment. A lot of times I catch it where I'll be like, oh, and then I'll just delete it right away, like before I even can get it. I'll erase it because I'm like, oh shoot, wrong page, and then I'll flip and go to the coloring page and then leave the comment. But sometimes I miss it, and when I miss it, like the person who I left the message for will comment to the other page, and so I always end up deleting it because I don't want the channels to mix. So I don't like that. So now I think I need to do is to go through and not take my subscription away, but I need to hit where I say don't send me nothing from that page, because if I don't see it, then I won't be tempted to comment from that page. Because I really want nothing to do with the page. I only want my new page. And so, yeah. So if you guys see me and end up deleting the comment, it's because I'm on the wrong page. And occasionally I might even pop in a chat and I'm like, oh, dang, I'm on the wrong page. And so that's what I need to stop. Because then I think the two algorithms they're getting mixed up and confused. Um, hey Mandy, you back? Did you take a nap, girl? That was a quick nap. Hmm. Mandy, I'm not doing anything but just coloring in these candles. Um, Today I'm gonna catch up on some stuff around the house as well as some coloring pages. I only have one channel. That's enough for me. I'm telling you, that's all you need is one. That's all I need is one. And it's giving me the blues going back and forth between the two. I don't like it. But I don't want to come to any other areas with my coloring page because then you'll start getting stuff from there. Like I do like look at other stuff like Mr. Popper where they popping the zits and stuff. Like I'll look at that kind of stuff. The foot doctor and stuff like that. So I get those videos, but I don't want a lot of negative stuff mixed with my algorithm on this coloring channel. I really don't. But I do and be over in some areas of YouTube where it can get negative. But for me, I have the option of clicking off, when that happens or when it goes like that. So, but on my coloring channel, I don't have that temptation because I don't bring my channel over there. And that's how I want to keep it. So I don't know. I might even end up deleting that page. And I do have 1,000 and something subscribers, but I don't like it. Okay, so she said, yeah, I'm still a little bit tired. I got dishes and cleaned up okay. I gotta finish a Mandela. Did you finish your page you were doing with Ivy? Cause she said y'all got a new page that y'all are doing a buddy color on. If I want to watch something different, then I go watch YouTube on TV as a guest. Oh, I never thought of that. Okay, I do have the YouTube on my TV as an option, but I don't always. I normally don't watch my YouTube on my TV. I either do it from my phone, my iPad. See, okay, so I have my phone, my iPad, my iMac computer, and then I have two laptops. So I don't do it from my TV. But if I can log in as a guest, I never thought about that. But that's so smart, Joan. Oh, that's so smart. Okay, so what book is it that you guys are working on, Mandy? I forgot. What's the new book? Is it still Joanne Basford? Johanna Basford. I mean, oh, and if anybody knows Annie Arts and Crafts or Crafts, I forgot her name. Crafts and Halls. No, Hope for Crafts. Her birthday's coming up next week. And she's doing a buddy color. She got a hashtag going to um and it's for any like birthday gnome page or any gnome page with sunflowers, I think she said. So I don't know if any of you, I haven't even looked through my books to see if I have a page like that, but if you want to participate in that, you can go on her page. She made a post about it last night. And so I don't even remember the hashtag, but you can go over there and check. Okay. Yeah, I know about the strawberry Mandela, but isn't there a new one? I thought she just said that you guys are doing another one. I love mandalas. I drew a turtle one where the mandalas was on his shell. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I think Mandy likes mandalas a lot too. Okay, so this is a candle too. My bagels are all done. Oh, you made bagels. That sounds good. Bagels with cream cheese on them, Mandy. Yes, tons of cream cheese. The creases of these books get to me. I have to put some ink tints up in there. Because Okay, so it's raining again today, but I'll take the rain over snow any day. Yes, plus we do need moisture here. I know it's raining here. It's been raining since yesterday, and it's gonna rain all day and tomorrow too. So I'm rolling with it. Yeah, it's supposed to start raining here at like 5 p.m. and not stop for a couple days, so hubby will be home. Yes, all of us need the rain. So I'm gonna take some ink tints, um, some ink tints colors to color. Let me see, what is this? In some of these the creases, because I can't stand not being able to reach these creases. I can't. So I'm gonna get in there with my watercolors. Now I don't know how much it's gonna match because I just don't know, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try because yeah, he does tree work. Oh, of course it's a great thing when hubby's home. Oh, so you're saying he won't be able to work while it's raining? Oh, he gonna be getting on your nerves then a little bit, huh? I get it now. Okay, so you're gonna have to put some color down um to give it color to grasp. So I know this looks kind of ratchet right now, but it'll look better once I get the color in there. Because I just can't tolerate when my page is not colored all the way to the, how you have that gap in there by the crease. It just annoys me. So I'm gonna put some of this red down, and then I'm gonna push the color with and these colors actually are perfect. So I got, what is this? Chili red, Parison red, and then I got poppy red. I should have used some type of orange, but that's okay. And like I said, it's no rhyme or reason with these colors, the way I'm coloring it. I know that looks kind of bogus, but I'm just trying to push some color in there so that my page looks complete. Okay. So now I need pen, paper. Okay. Yeah, on my comp now so I can see your coloring better. Oh, you're on your computer now? Okay, that's too much water. Yeah, so I don't want to make it too wet because I'm just trying to push some color into that crease. And if I had some washi tape, I could have taped this off so that it wouldn't leak onto the other page. But I don't have any washi tape. So we'll have to worry about that page when we get ready to color it. Dang, and I meant to do that fire. Okay. Okay. That's much better. Okay. So that's perfect for me. Hi, Ivy. Pearl is in the building. Okay. So you see how I just used that intense watercolor just to color in that crease, because if I hadn't have done it, it would have been a white space there because the pencil cannot get in there. And that is one of my pet peeves. So I had to do it. I'm sorry, but that's how that's how I do it, to get it all the way to the in the crease of the page. But yeah. So all I have left that I'm gonna do right now is the these faces. And I'm not sure what color to even do those faces. Do I do them black? Hmm. I probably should do them black. Let me see. Yeah, I probably should do them black. Well, skull faces are normally white. Um, Thank you, Ivy. I had a vision of her being on fire, but after reading the story, this is about ruffled skin, skin, which is about yarn and turning to gold. Okay, so I get it for over here on this side, but I don't understand the story for this side. So I'm just doing my own interpretation of what I see. Okay, and so yeah. So pretty much I think I need to do the faces maybe black and a gray. Okay, we'll do a gray. We'll do some type of gray. Okay, so we'll do the eyes black because they're dark. And what is that? Some teeth. So yeah, we'll do the eyes black and the nose black. So we're gonna do a little bit. Maybe this one has a little bit of dark hair. I don't know, but some told me to give him a little hair. This one looks kind of you ever watched the series Bones? I love it. I could add gray to the skulls because of the charcoal from the fire. Yeah, it's your page. Okay, she retracted. But I get what you're about to say. You're saying it's your page so you can do whatever you want to it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Joan, you creative too, ain't you, girl? Yeah, I'm gonna add gray to the face. But I want to put some more of this red right here dripping down. Okay, now let's add the gray. Okay, so, okay, now there's different grays. So we want to do light gray. Let's see what these grays is looking like. There's that gray, and then there's a gray. Okay, we'll do the light gray. The creative one here. I love watching you color and your choices and how you explain what you're doing. Thank you. I probably need to get better at explaining what I'm doing. But so I went with the lighter gray just because I didn't want to make it too dark, which this looks perfect. Okay. And I color really heavy. I'm a heavy-handed person in general. And so I don't know how to color light. Um, so when I color, I'm coloring heavy. Also too, because I like to see the pigment of the color. And I can layer, and I do sometimes layer, depending on the pencil, you know, but I don't want to have to keep layering to make the color pop. I just want to really go in there that one time and do it maybe 2 times. 3 times is pushing it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not about that layering life. After 2 layers, I start to get annoyed. Right, exactly. After 2 layers, it's like, okay, now. But okay. So we got our candles done. Okay, so all I got left is to do her dress, her skin, and then this. I think this is supposed to be her son. I don't know. But either way it goes, he's in fire too, so I gotta do that at some point. But yeah. So I'm gonna hey Callie. Hey Nessa. So yeah, I think I'm about to get off. Um I could do the fire right now though. Let's get it over with. Well, I got the colors out. Kelly, have you colored this page yet in your book? Oh, this was from the Rumple. No, okay, she said no. Rumple Tilt Skin. Okay, but this page over here looks more like it. This page, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, it says a miller claims that his daughter can spin straw into gold. So the king orders her to the castle. He locks her in a straw-filled room and gives her until morning to turn it into gold. Otherwise, she will be killed. A small man appears. In return for her necklace, he turns the straw into gold. By the third night, she has nothing left to offer him. So he demands her firstborn child. She accepts. The king is overjoyed with her process and makes her queen. When her first child arrives, the queen cannot go through with the deal. The man says that if she guesses his name correctly, he will leave. A messenger overhears him dancing in the woods, shouting his name, Rumpelstiltskin. The queen guesses correctly, and Rumpelstiltskin stamps his foot so hard he sinks into the ground and splits in two. The Kirby's artwork, Rumpleton Tilt Skin, controls the girls, weaving a golden web around her. As queen, the girl takes her revenge as he burns in the palm of her hand. Oh, so that's the man. Okay, so she's a queen now. This is him burning in her hand. So I guess that's what it says. It's the lady holding the boy on the fire. Okay, so the boy, that's not her son. She's getting revenge on the man. Okay, so as queen, the girl takes her revenge as he burns in the palm of her hand. So he is meaning the man. Um, yeah. I'm telling you, this artist Kirby, he is man, he's so talented. So I done jotted made a list of all his books the other day and crossed off the ones that I have, and then I need to get all. I want every single book that he's ever made because I just gotta have them all. And a lot of his books are like compilation books where they have a little bit of other books all into one book, so a little bit of this and but I don't even care. He's just so talented. Doesn't he, Kelly? He has a wild imagination. And he really knows how to put it down on paper. Like he knows how to think it. It's one thing to think it, but he knows how to draw it out too. And I just love too how he like doesn't shortchange us as far as like putting his artwork on like cheap paper and stuff. Like when you color in his books, like it feels good to your pencils and everything. Like for an example, and I hate to keep bringing this guy up, but RJ Hampton, let's say. I'm loving those frog characters, which I didn't love them in the beginning. I didn't even like frogs, but you know, people make them so pretty, so cute to where I really they're grown on me. Like I love them. I love it. And then when I color it, I'm so disappointed because of the dang paper. I mean, but I try to, I don't let that discourage me. You just got to find the right pencil, to work with that paper. Um, but do I love it? No. I love the illustration, but it's like, why would he do this to his work? You know, like why would he even put his work out on this garbage like this? So I'm glad Kirby doesn't do that. Ivy, girl, you got a red bar on my live. I was telling a story about this lady tried me today in the McDonald's line when I was getting my coffee. Like she tried to cut me off and then she was giving me the middle finger so hard. Like she was real thugged out with it. And she was an older lady too. And her spirit, the spirit of her trying to she I could visually see her cussing at me, like her middle finger translated in my mind as her actually saying it out her mouth with authority. Baby. So why did I get aggressive back? And then after I drove off some, I had to laugh because, girl, why did I go there with that lady? Like, I felt so stupid. And I'm trying to do good. I'm trying not to complain. I'm trying to work on all these things. So, Ivy, pray for me. Girl, I needed my caffeine too. Baby, you should have saw it. She was like, that finger was so strong and it was up like four, I was appalled. I'm like, what? I had to roll down. I had to roll down my window on her. I'm like, F you too, B. I mean, I was oh my gosh. It did. When it was all said and done, I laughed. I laughed so hard because it was so darn stupid. And it just, I'm like, that is so sad that that's how it be too. It be a split second decision that can ruin us. Okay, what if I would have had road rage and jumped out my car or something at that lady or anything? People are crazy. Or what if she would have jumped out her car at me? Like it could have went both ways. What if she had a gun and just started busting at me? Boo boo. Anything. You just because you don't know people. You can't underestimate just because it's an older woman, or you can't say, oh, well, she's older, so she's not gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just so stupid. And so I went got all indignant out my body over a space in the McDonald line. Are you kidding me? So, you guys, I'm still a work in progress, okay? Like for all the good, there's still areas that, I work on daily. Am I perfect? No. I strive to be though, as perfect as can be. Um, I mean no one's perfect, but I do strive to do right and sometimes it's just so hard. And it's so easy to jump negative. It is. It's harder to do right than it is to do wrong. And then when you doing the other way, like it looks so much funner, to do the other stuff. But, you know, so yeah, I had to laugh at myself and um just say, girl, I'm like, girl, you gotta do better. Like, I was kind of disappointed in myself because I know better, you know. So that's why I had to come tell you guys, because it's not about how you act in front of people. It's what you do when no one's looking that counts. You know what I'm saying? Like I can say this, and this, and this to you, to my people. You guys would have never known, you know what I mean? But it's when you're alone and you're out in the world, that's what counts. And so I recognize the ignorance in me today. And was I happy with my choices that I did? No, absolutely not. Could I have done better? Yes. Will I do better yet next time? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I thought it all the way through after the fact. So, anywho, let me read you guys' comments. Okay. Um, okay, so I left off with maybe she needed her coffee as well. Nessa, okay, I got the Lost in Time book. Tried coloring it. The paper is so thin that the color pencil seeps through the other side. And the paper curls up. I couldn't finish the page. Are you serious, Nessa? You are funny. You could see the demon at work. Yes, Ivy. It's like newspaper print. Yeah, for me, it was like it reminded me of the paper of like a kid's coloring book. You know how it's kind of like got that thicky, thick, like you said, like a newspaper, but it's like that thick newspapery print. Yeah, that. And when you color on it, you see all these white spaces. Um, so I'm like, what is that? Yeah, it's like I don't know. It reminds me of an old school coloring book. The pencil seep into the paper. What? That's crazy. Yeah, Ivy, the paper is a little different. For you, Ivy, I know because you're into the paper too. For you, I know that you would probably, and I know you like RJ Hampton, but you go on there and you get those P what are they, PDFs or whatever. I don't know. You go on there and you print off the papers from his site. But if you get the book, I'm sure that you would take it apart like how you've done other books and print it on your own paper and then put it back together, bind it back together. And that's what you would have to do with these books. I mean, like will I still color in the book? Yes. Um the Prismacolors work better than any of the higher end pencils. And then I also heard from other people that colors work good in there. Like they say use more budget friendly pencils in his books. But for me, the Prismacolors did work, but you do have to do a couple layers of the pencil because it's a lot of like white, grainy looking texture when you color. But the illustrations are amazing. Um, Callie says, cute images, but the paper is not good. Exactly. I kept the book, but we have to transfer the images to better paper. Yes, Nessa, that's exactly what I was just saying. That's what Ivy does too. And she has a binder machine that I've seen her create new books. I mean, take books apart. Like she's ordered books that have come on Amazon paper and she will take them apart and rebind them and make a whole new book. Um, so yeah. Oh dear, it's amazing how people can get us sometimes. Yes, Joan. Yeah, people are crazy. You never know. Nessa says I had a crack addict attack me. Nessa, oh my God. Nessa said she had a crack addict attack her in public, screaming that I owe her money. No one would help me. They was probably scared. Dang. And you probably did you even know the lady? Why would she say that? See? She was saying that you owed her money. Oh my God. Did she think you look like somebody? Maybe you look like somebody that she knew. What the hell? Now that would freak me out. Hold on now. That was funny. Those hash browns are good though. From McDonald's. Girl, we is not talking about no dang hash browns right now. I didn't know her like at all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she was probably, yeah, she was high. So you pay for her meal and then take both. LOL joking. No way. Hey, you pulled a Kim. Kim, yeah. Your spirit was in me this morning. Kim, yeah, because Kim's crazy like that, y'all. Kim, it comes out of us no matter how good. See, Kim be trying to be good too. But every so often it comes out. Oh my goodness. Oh, was near a bus stop. Lots of people around too. Oh my God, and no one would help you. I was afraid to be in public after that. Still am. I Nessa. They done traumatized Nessa. Oh my gosh. She did get arrested for aggravated assault, 6 month sentence. Oh my goodness. People can be creepy. Yes, they can. Girl, I'm glad she didn't attack you or nothing. Girl, that's why you gotta carry. You gotta have some protection sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not sorry, but I'm sorry. But you do because people are crazy. Now, what if that woman would attacked you? That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at Kirby on Amazon. LOL, going down the rabbit hole. Okay, Joan. Joan, I don't know. I can give you some recommendations of some nice ones. This book is the Dark Fairy Tale. This is like a play on the fairy tales. He brings a dark side to them. He turns it up a notch. So if I don't know if this type of stuff scared you, but he does have some nicer ones too that are more that aren't on the dark side, should I say. Lots of curry books outlet sites for a ton less. Yep. Target even has Kirby on their site on their website as well. But they do have this dark side book actually in the store on the shelf, but they have more of a selection online. Do you have any Kirby? Okay. Okay, I will have to check that out. Okay. No, I don't have any Kirby. What is the book outlet? I don't know about that. Book outlet is a website where you can get books at a discount. Oh, book outlet. Let me write that down. See? It's good to interact because I never even heard about that either. So let me write that down. Book outlet. Okay. Okay, but the thing is when I go to those sites and let's say I'm ordering one or two books and then there's a shipping and handling charge, if it doesn't equal out to Amazon, then I'm probably gonna go back to Amazon because I'm not being charged for that. But I get it. Okay, so Kirby and mythographic books are always on sale on Book Outlet. Oh, okay. LOL, I need some of that fire y'all have. It doesn't, it just flies and you can't stop it. I know. Drugs are bad. Girl, they are so bad and they take everybody to Kirby on there for like $5 now. Really? I'm gonna have to go look. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Oh, I want that book too, the germophobia plus Amazon shipping is so fast. It's hard. Exactly. It's hard to beat how fast you get your book. And I do put that in account that if it's just a couple books and you're not getting free shipping, then I compare the price that way. I was looking at worlds within worlds. Oh, Okay, now y'all's making me want to go look at this. What is it called? Books Outlet. Let me go look. Book outlets. Oh, and that's I did go to your page and saw your PayPal up there. Books outlet. Books outlet. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I will be sending you the initial amount for me and Bubbles paint, and then I will send you the shipping cost once you're done or once it's ready to be shipped, and then you let me know what it is. Is that cool? Um, let me go back. Hi, Foxy. There's a fox on the loose. There's a fox on the loose. Okay, so I was looking. I have an order ready to buy on PayPal at 8 books for $55. That's not bad. Okay, but Nessa, did you hear what I said? I'm listening, about to make me some lunch. Okay, girl. We're talking about what you probably don't need to hear this, Foxy, but no, they're talking about the website Books Outlet. They have a lot of books for cheaper. And they said Mythographic and Kirby books especially are really, they got some $5 books on there right now. So that's what I'm finna run over here and look at. If you get the PayPal done by June 2nd, so I can mail from America, our postal system will be on strike starting Friday. What? Okay, no problem. We'll be on strike start. Okay. So no, I will get you your PayPal done by like tomorrow. Wednesday or Thursday at the latest. Okay, so that's gonna be for the paint. So I'm gonna put that in first. That'll be for the amount of the paint so that you know that we're serious. And then I can for sure pay you for the postage by the second. But if they're starting the strike on Friday, the strike that's the 23rd, girl. So what should we do? So check both to find what you need. I don't get it. Okay. Oh, Fox, Foxy already knows about the site. That is so crazy. Foxy. Fox don't miss a beat, you guys. Oh, what we gonna do with her? I love me some Foxy. Okay, thank you. We don't go to US often. Next trip won't be until August 3rd. Okay, Nessa, I'm confused. US mail going on strike also. Canada might soon too. I just mailed stuff off yesterday. What are you guys talking about? Slow down, slow down, slow down. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, what? I live on the border. I can hop over to US. Um, okay. So Nessa, if the strike starts Friday, you're saying the Friday is the 23rd. So do I need to have it all to you by the 23rd? But you said it takes 3 weeks to make the paint. So I'm confused. So Nessa, or you're saying have the you're gonna ship it by June 2nd. Will you have it done by then? Confused. And Joan, how do you know that we're going on strike? Is that why my mail? And she says, no, I will mail on June 3rd. Okay, so you'll have everything ready to go by June 3rd. Okay, when we go to US. Oh, okay. So you're gonna come over here you're gonna come to the US side and mail it out June 3rd. So okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Um, no problem. Okay. Yes, I have it made already. I had picnic powder left from last batch to make it. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so I know how much for the paint. I don't know. I don't know how much to send for the postage part. That's the only thing that's a so but like I said, I'll do the first part no later than Thursday. Joan, are you in Canada too? Okay, book outlets. Okay, let me look at this. Kirby books. Kirby Rosanas. Ooh, y'all got me interested. Ooh, these books is cheap. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, so let me see. I need all these. I need a lot of them. One, two. I wonder. Yeah, these are less than the other ones. Okay, so how much is the shipping? Is what I want to know. Okay, let me put one of these in the cart. So boom, add that to the cart. Oh, so you gotta spend 35 to get free shipping. Okay, then I could just come up with my 35 and get my free shipping. Let me see. I need that one. I need Mythic World. I don't I think I need that one. Mytho. I need that one. Where's my list? Okay. Wondrous Animals. I'm sure I need that one too. Okay, I want a list somewhere. Oh wow, y'all done put me on. Okay. Hold on, let me find out the list. Oh, I know where my list is. I had wrote it in my planner. Okay, so I wrote it in my planner. This is awesome. Okay, so let me write this in. Okay, so Mythomorphia, I need that one. Myth World. Mythic World. Oh, I got that one already. Mythic World, I got that one. Okay, so let me get that out of my cart. Remove. Wondrous animals. I need that one. Alien world. Okay, I need that one. And the germ of something. I need that one. So that's 25 right there. That's 4 books. That's love. One, two, three, four. I don't mind that. Okay, I gotta find a couple more books. I need. Okay, so let me go back. So it says I'm 9 away from free shipping. Okay. So they don't have all his books. They just have the 6. Color Universe. I think I need that one too. Yep. Boom. Oh no. Boom. So now I'm $1.55 away. Color Universe. Okay. I'll have the other one. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I just gotta find something. Okay. Look who just went down the rabbit hole. Let me see. That's one, two, three, four, 5 books. That's a good deal. And I gotta find something else under for $1 or something to get my free shipping. Absolutely. I need them books. Okay. So, so the ones that have ordered from there before, how long does it take for your stuff to come? Does it take a long time? Is Alberta in Canada or what? I live on the border. I can hop over. Okay, be right back. No. Yes, I have made it already. Okay. Thank you, Taylor. Oh, Nessa is Canadian. Also, on my YouTube post section, I posted the purple for bubbles. We'll post pic of yours in a minute. Okay. Yes, I live in Alberta. Send 10 for mailing. Okay. You don't have to send it back. Well, I'll do it all. I'll send it all at one time. That's not a problem. I can send all that at one time. I'll do it no later than Thursday. Um, be right back. I'll post the paint pic. Okay. I posted the pic. Taylor, are those colors good? The pink is the pink too bright? That was a wet swatch. It dries less hot. Okay. I love the purple. I hope Bubbles loves it too. Canadians need to spend $50 for free shipping on Book Outlet. I wish I could see some of the pages first. Okay. I could show you some depending on the book that you want. John, look who just went down. Okay. Uh I'm the enabler, so sorry, not sorry. He's saving y'all's money. I named the colors after you both. You did. Taylor's pink and Bubbles Mojo. Okay. I love it. 10 days for me. Oh, it takes 10 days for you. Okay, no, you're not in Canada, Joan. I'm in Quebec. Okay. Okay. Coffee done got a little cold. Had a little bit left. Whew, now I gotta get these Kirby books. Okay. So let me go to your page and look. Okay. Oh, okay. I see bows. Yes, the Taylor's pink is pinking. I love it. That's cute. Bubbles is cute too. It's purple. Hers look a little hers look like a little grayish purple. Excuse me, I'm eating. But it's still purple. And she wasn't Pacific or anything. I don't think she will mind. Either way it goes, it's a birthday gift. So I love it. Okay. Thank you, Nessa. I love it. Um, and I will email her to them. But either way, I'm not even gonna email her because it's a gift. So and the pan, the color looks blue. Okay, but it's not blue, it's purple, right? Okay. It's a gift, so and Bubble really doesn't like loud colors. She's really like a muted type of color girl. Like she likes I can see her doing like pastels or muted colors. She doesn't like loud, like, hey, colors. I do. I like, well, I'm beginning to like muted colors too, but I like vibrant, like, ooh, colors as well. So, but she's more of a muted girl. So I think she'll love it. Yeah. So I think that's perfect. Yeah. So thanks for all the tips, you guys. I've been on here for 2 hours. And so I'm going to get off so I can finish eating my little breakfast sandwich that I was just nibbling on. It's cold. I need to heat it up. And I hope everybody has an awesome day. Nessa, you'll be hearing from me soon within the next day or two. Like I said, no later than Thursday. Be looking for your payment in your PayPal. And yeah. So I probably will come back on later because it's raining all day, you guys. But I'm gonna try to get some stuff done. I'm gonna take a break from coloring right now and try to get some stuff done around here. And then I'll probably be back on tonight later in the evening. So on that note, you guys have an awesome rest of your day and I will see you soon. Bye.